here we have the 1948 Mass State Champs letter. This I got from Doug Philpla, who was a longtime teacher. You probably know Doug, everybody knows Mr. Philpla. He passed away, but he gave me these 3 items from, he started teaching in Mass. He taught my mother and Tricia and I both, right? You too. So these 3 items came from Doug Philpla.
As students of the Ontonagon Area School System, so as we had some really good role models. Doug did a really good job of building relationships with the students, and I think he helped instill the importance of giving back and being part of the community as part of that whole role. And I think to some extent that helped influence Kip's passion of contributing back and being able to provide the type of educational support through these scholarships. I'm certain that Doug had some influence on that.
Okay, I graduated in 1994 from Ontonagon. I think there was 56 kids in our class. Vocational was going really good in Ontonagon then, so like I say, a lot of my friends went on to, into the vocational studies, so and they're living good, successful lives through it, That's what these scholarships are for.
I have known Kip and his family since I was a young boy. They've always been active and a presence in that community for as long as I can remember. So the McIntyre Family Scholarship Fund is made available to graduates of Ontonagon Area High School. Kip really wanted to focus in on the skilled trades areas, the heavy equipment mechanics, the electricians, carpenters, those types of areas that frankly are often overlooked with education support and certainly are very important to our community.
Our son also is into welding and things of that nature, so it makes you realize how many other kids are also into that, and maybe a 4-year school isn't a thing for everybody.
So that's really why, we wanted to give those kids some opportunities. We need those hands-on workers, they need to know that they're needed and appreciate it. We started this discussion, Tricia and I, 2 years ago, how we could help the local students here that are graduating. I went to Jim Babula first at the Ontonagon Area School District, talked to him a little bit about what I wanted to do, and I was looking for his input of how to do it. So then, he said we really should get a meeting with the Portage Health Foundation and Kevin Stower.
The first step is just to have that conversation. And more often than not, we can identify some ways that they can either through the foundation, through the Portage Health Foundation, or many other organizations that might need some help from them that we can help put them in contact with. But the first step is just let's have a cup of coffee and let's chat about it a little bit.
By the time we were done talking, it really felt like this was, instead of just something we were talking about, it was something we could attain, we could do. It's really impressive that it's taken shape this quick.
The role that the foundation plays is really just a role of helping to create a model that allows, in this case, the McIntyre Family Scholarship Fund to do what they wanted it to do, to give back to the community, to support area youth in their advancing education, and to really focus in on the important area of the skilled trades.
It'll give some kids some opportunity for sure to stay in the area. A lot of my friends moved away, and it sure would be nice to have some of them back here, but hopefully little at a time, we'll grow again, and it takes the whole community, and I think we'll take one good step here anyway.
We recognize that as we advance the education level within our community, that we're also mitigating many other health risk factors that exist. And that's one of the reasons that we've placed such an emphasis on creating access to affordable education through the scholarship programs that we have. And the McIntyre Family Scholarship Fund is just another way that we're trying to make a healthier community.
I always prayed that if I was in a position to make good money, that we would do good with it, we would pay it forward. So that's something I've always wanted to do. It feels good to give. I like to give, and hopefully it inspires other people to do the same like the Portage Health Foundation does. They give.